So the Bills sent 6 against a empty set twice in this game that I saw. The first 2 times resulted in a sack and an interception. This is the interception. The third time, interestingly enough, they sent 6. We got Hayden Hurst on a touchdown. So that's interesting. Now that touchdown throw to Hurst, the 61-yarder. That was not on out of an empty set. We had Ingram in the backfield on that. But the first 2 resulted in negative plays, to put it mildly on this one. But what I would like to point out is the off coverage. You saw this through, chunks of this game. 12-yard cushion here for Marquise, 6 at the line with the 1 blocker unaccounted for. This is a first down and 20. So plenty of time here to make up a little bit of these penalty yards. And you can see that's got to be an adjustment at the line, I think. If you're not gonna account for one of these rushers, you see tremendous cushion for Hayden. You see an opportunity for a slant, but to me, it's this side of the field on this particular play that you would want to take advantage of. He's trying to get that to Willie. Obviously, a high throw. If you watch it from the other side, yeah, he's under duress here. Yeah, good linebacker play. 49 is really fun to watch. Yeah, just an unfortunate bounce and a good play by 49 there. But yeah, get this ball out early, on first down with this much cushion. It's a 2nd and 6 play, and the Ravens end up shooting themselves in the foot a bit here on this, and it ends up being a 4-yard loss on a designed outside run, boot and keep by the quarterback here. He takes a big hit at the end. I'm glad this is on tape. If you watch what the Ravens and Greg Roman are trying to do here, I think it's quite clever. And we'll watch what blows this play up. But first we see Ricard just off the line to this side and Hurst in line. Hurst motions, and you see Ricard drop into a slot receiver type. Now you have 2 tight ends to this side in Boyle and in Hayden Hurst. Once the ball is snapped, Bozeman pulls, or actually when you see this motion here, you see Ricard being motioned by Lamar and coming across the formation. You see a radical shift here by the Bills, and they're selling out to stop this. The line blocks in such a way, including this pull by Bozeman, which is really the final sort of selling point, that this is going to be a pull and kick power run. But they boot Lamar out. The DN stays home, and he gets him. But you can see from this side here what Ricard's motion does to this defense. Radical shift here by everybody. Secondary players, linebackers, and the like. Now, Ronnie kind of works inside here in case there's any kind of spike inside. Perhaps by a linebacker or a DB or something like that. But I don't think it's necessary, particularly with this D end out wide here in a 6 technique. He really doesn't lay a glove on this guy, and there's no reason for him to turn and hinge block here, which suggests to me he's not sure about the play or the play call, and it may be a new wrinkle. At the end of this play on the broadcast version, you do see Lamar come up to Ronnie and kind of pat him on the head as if to say that's all right, But that's an example to me. You see him turn and hinge here and leave this guy unblocked and really unabated. When you watch this play, if Stanley's able to get anything on this DB, or excuse me, this D end here, watch the flow. Watch this flow. Pretty radical, as I say. And this DB here is going to be the only guy, assuming Ronnie gets a block, that's going to come out and get a hand on or track Lamar down on the sideline. So yeah, it's a case of us shooting ourselves in the foot. But I'm glad this is on tape. You're seeing teams are going to have to deal with this possibility, and that may open up a hole here. We'll see. The other thing I noticed is that Lamar in this game, not that I've noticed anyway, he did not run up the middle. No middle runs. It's on purpose. And I would suspect, although I might be wrong, suspect that we won't see that until the playoffs. Once the playoffs happen, all bets are off, and you're going to see all kinds of runs from him. But I wouldn't be surprised if they're putting a weight on that. It's 3rd down and 4, and the Ravens have emptied a stack that's on the boundary here. First with Marquise, and then Willie, so that Hayden is the only receiver boundary side, and it's 3rd and 4. They do convert to Willie. This over the ball sit. Lamar does a nice throw there, kind of hits him inside away from the coverage. You can see the coverage really keying on this though. The ball's still not up, and they're already kind of sitting on this sit, if you will. And it's a good thing, this conversion. It's what the Ravens do. They keep the chains moving. But there's an opportunity here. You see Hayden deep, open. This could have been his 2nd score. The safety with his back to the play. Even before the ball is raised, you see that right there. Plenty of green, plenty of space. Again, these two DBs coming up on that underneath. And I think moving forward, we may have to take some shots on 3rd and medium downfield. Be willing to do that, because I think defenses are kind of waiting on this. Now, it didn't matter here. We did convert, but there's an opportunity that's missed, I think, downfield. This looks to me like a really nice throw by Lamar on this deep out that Seth Roberts runs outside. You see a double move Roberts does here, kind of sinks his hips, and the DB doesn't really buy that. He's a little sluggish, Seth is, kind of stops and starts here on this comeback. You see him come to pretty close to a full stop here and then have to get going, and that affords this DB an opportunity to get under it and break this play up. But I think it's a really nice throw. Had he come out of this break a little sharper, not only does the defender not get a chance to get in front of this route, but he's right where the ball is, if you can see here. See if we can see it from the backside a little better. Yeah. Just another near miss, but a really nice throw, I think. The screen game was a point of emphasis. They ran 3 screens, all of them successful. This one went for 15. My favorite, I think, is the first one where Robert Griffin is in orbit, and Lamar really sells that to the sideline. Each of his 3 throws on these screens are nice. I love Ingram on this play. Watch Ingram's fake that he's going to stay in and pass protect here. Lamar puts it inside of him. Nice adjustment. And watch Yonda. Yonda comes out. He can't quite get to this defender, so he blocks McCary into him. And then that defender takes out another. So really nice job of Yonda out front here. But nice to see the screen game being effective for the Ravens in this game. Watch it from above. This is one of my favorite runs. The Ravens in a tackle over formation with Stanley outside. But we see the effect that Marquise has on the defense here. Just with his late motion across the formation. You see the linebackers shift to that side just a little bit with that motion. And as far as the secondary, you'll see this DB back up to get on top. But that pulls defenders away from the run fit just a little bit. And nice, beautiful job pulling by Bozeman. Ends up pancaking this defender in the hole, and Ingram follows him. Great job by Pat. Good old Pat here, sealing the edge. Just a great run. Basically, the Ravens lining up and showing you, with Stanley here, we're coming. And they do. Watch it from this angle. It's a nice pickup here by Gus on 2nd and 10. It looks like a mid-zone run to me where the aiming point as it's set out is the inside leg here of the left tackle. Ronnie does a good job adjusting, getting his hands inside and turning and sealing this edge and this edge defender. Really nice job by Ronnie here, continuing to work. And Gus reads that. You see Nick come over and trap. Yonda releases and gets second level. Boyle's going to come over on this trap block and cut this 3-tech. Yeah, and Gus, again, he reads this defender here. Ronnie turns and seals him, and they're on the same page. So real good pickup here on 2nd and 10. 7-yard gain.